Former President Donald Trump has called Florida Governor Ron DeSantis a groomer. What is a very new phase of the Republican primary fight. I love it. So now on his platform, Truth Social, Trump shared a post of a young Ron DeSantis partying with some girls. Take a look. Oh, look at that. Ron DeSantis grooming high school girls with alcohol as a teacher. That's not Ron, is it? He would never do such a thing. Never. Oh, okay. So now, and there was another post that was attached to it. It was a different post than what I showed you, but it said Ron DeSantis was having a drink party with the students when he was a high school teacher, having drinks with underage girls and cuddling with them. Certainly looks pretty gross, and I'm gonna struggle with this word. I'm just letting you know. And ephibophiliasque. I have no idea how to say that word, but apparently it is a term that refers to adults being attracted to teenagers. If you know that word, if you can say that word, you might be a little sus. Just saying. Just saying. Now, that said, there's no actual evidence that I know of, and maybe I'm wrong, that the girls in the image were underage or that DeSantis did anything sexual with them. So I'm just going to put that out there because I don't know. That said, the New York Times piece did document that DeSantis, when he was working as a high school teacher, did show up to parties with students. And that's weird. I'm sorry, that's weird. Now, I don't know what's more unbelievable, though. The fact that DeSantis was ever a teacher or that he actually used to party. Again, this is Ron DeSantis here. This is a man who's launched a war on teachers and had worked as a teacher. Yes, it was like for 1 year, but still. Now, the ironic thing is now he's calling all teachers or teachers that are LGBTQ+, accusing them of groomers, being groomers, as well as removing anything that's LGBTQ or, related to racism, removing books from the bookshelves. Bookshelves are empty because you got to have big government coming in and reviewing the books. And now Ron DeSantis, again, evidence of the chickens coming home to roost, is now being called a groomer. Again, and that's one of the worst things you can accuse someone of. But that has been normalized in the Republican Party. Now all you hear is Republicans, right-wingers, calling people groomers. One of the worst things. Now, grooming, by definition, of course, is basically manipulating a child into having a sexual relationship. It's disgusting. And then they're just willy-nilly throwing that around at teachers, at LGBTQ people. It's disgusting. But at least now you have a little bit of karma. You got the chickens. They're coming home. They be roosting. It's so good, the irony. I love the situation. Why? Let them fight. Let them fight. This is why I love Republican primaries. Finally, let them rip each other apart. Let them rip each other's faces off. It's great. So now, you expect that being labeled a groomer would elicit a pretty strong response from Governor Ron DeSantis. Well, I have that response, and it's weak. It's incredibly weak. In fact, in a video, he recently said, quote, "I spend my time delivering results for the people of Florida and fighting against Joe Biden. I don't spend my time trying to smear other Republicans." Beta male. That was his response. You just got called a groomer, and you're like, "I don't spend my time smearing other Republicans." How dare you? Ron DeSantis does not have the balls to fight back. Let's just say that. He's got no
testicles.
None whatsoever. You got called a groomer. You can take that, Ron? You can take that? Apparently, you're going to take whatever Donald Trump dishes out to you. That's what's going to happen. You're looking super, super weak there, Ron. You know why? Because he won't hit back. And by the way, he won't dare to hit back. It's not like there isn't a wealth of material to hit back Donald Trump with. No, you're scared. You're scared, son. You're scared. You're terrified of of Donald Trump and the base. That's it. MAGA guys, you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to choose. Do you agree with Donald Trump? Do you think Ron DeSantis is a groomer? Do you think he was grooming kids at those parties? Do you think that was happening? Again, you don't need evidence, right?
Just forget about the evidence.
Or the lack thereof. No. Donald Trump said it. Donald Trump accused Ron DeSantis of being a groomer. Do you agree with him or don't you? You're going to have to choose. You're going to have to pick one. Especially if Ron DeSantis still plans to actually get into the race. What are you going to do, guys? Either Donald Trump, your daddy's right, or he's not.